Most businesses go, I haven't got enough inquiries coming in. Therefore, that means you're not selling enough. Therefore, that means you haven't got enough cash in the bank. So essentially, it's all around money. It's just a few steps further down than you think. So you haven't got enough money in the bank. And therefore, when the money in the bank is like we refer to it, it's like the lifeblood of the business, isn't it? The business cannot stay alive unless it's got cash pumping through it. It's just impossible. Otherwise, it's not a business. Go be a charity and just go earn some cash elsewhere. So when you start looking at your business like a business and go, right, okay, I need to generate some lifeblood going through it, you have to concentrate on selling. And selling needs to be done in such a way where you are in 100% service of somebody.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
We often refer to this as like being the bouncer of your own nightclub. So anyone's technically welcome, but then you start putting your little qualification processes on. So maybe you're not allowed in if you're wearing trainers and not shoes. Little things like that. Or it's like, oh, maybe actually this club plays dance music versus heavy metal. If you like one or the other, it's likely it's not going to be the right club for you, depending, that kind of thing. And this is all you're doing with your business. You're identifying what you're really fucking good at, who it's for, and then telling everybody about it. Because if you don't tell anybody about it, nobody gets to go to the club anyway. So how are you going to help all these people?
Do you want a full, like, buzzing club, or do you want a half-empty club where people feel like they're rattling around and nothing's happening? So, and that's how you'll feel with no customers. And you'll just be in that sort of scratty, like, panic mode about money, what we call get energy, like, I need the money, I'm desperate for it. And you're bringing any old person in. So you start accepting the trainers that you wouldn't normally accept. You start accepting caps, and you wouldn't normally accept people in the club with caps. So back to the nightclub analogy. So you might then slack on your actual values and your rules, if you like, about who comes in. So that then affects like the actual running of that business as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. And it does. It really baffles my brain that as business owners, we think that selling is a bad thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really, really struggle with this concept.
Yeah, me too.
Because it's like, to the point where I remember when I was doing really well, and it still feels like, I feel like I still need to caveat it and go like, oh, it's not an ego thing. I don't mean it like that. But I was doing really well. And it wasn't through, me putting a gun to somebody's head and going like, buy this thing, like you will do it now. It's like, I'm merely offering you a choice. You can say no.